everyone, today I'm doing a Storytime video. Now before I start, a quick disclaimer. Number one, my obby skills absolutely stink. So if you see me falling every 2 seconds, you'll know why. Number two, sorry if I still sound sick. I'm really congested right now. So if my voice sounds weird, you know why. Alright, enough about that, let's get right into the video. Alright, so it was past my bedtime. I was like 9, 10 maybe at the time. So my bedtime was 9:30. It was like 10 and I was on FaceTime with my friend. Let's call her Willow. So we were both really into tumbling at the time, right? And so we were practicing our tumbling skills on the phone together, of course. And let me just remind you, no parental supervision, no mats on the floor, just my hardwood floor in my bedroom. And so I successfully do a back walkover. And so I tell my friend, hey Willow, I just did a back walkover. And then she's like, no, you didn't. Oh, and a little side note, at the time, neither of us had any type of lessons. We kind of just went for it. We were like a few months in to practicing our tumbling skills anyways. So I'm like, yeah, I can. And she's like, okay, prove it. And so I go back and I hear a crack and it was really loud. And so I look back and I see my arm. It was like a clean break. Like you could see the break. Just imagine it in your head. If you've broken a bone before, you'll know what I mean. But anyways, being the mature child I was, didn't hang up the phone. I just screamed at the top of my lungs, just like, you get it. So then waking up all my siblings and my parents, they find my arm to be broken and my friend to be on the phone. And so what do? We obviously rush to the hospital. My friend's still on the phone, by the way. I never brought my phone to the hospital. Actually, it was the tablet at the time because I was 10. So yeah, the tablet was still on the floor of my bedroom. Then we left to go to the hospital. And it was like a Tuesday night. There was not really a lot of people there. So we immediately get in, but then they spend like 10 minutes weighing me, checking my height, my blood pressure, all that stuff. No pain medications, just that. Anyways, then afterwards, I finally get into the room or whatever, and I'm just sitting there with my arm broken for like 30 minutes. On my other arm, they're like taking my blood, drawing my blood, taking my blood pressure, all that stuff, and I'm watching like Ratatouille or something. And they're just like, oh, well, just don't look at it and it'll be fine. Like, girl, my arm is broken. You really expect me to be fine. But anyways, then they kick everybody out and do the x-rays, of course. That was also painful. Even though it was hard to feel much of anything because of how shocked I was and scared I was. But then after they do that, I don't know if this has happened to any of you guys. Let me know if this is normal. I'd expect them to like put me under anesthesia, give me some sort of pain medication while they're putting my arm in a cast. Before they put my arm in a cast, they're just like, okay, squeeze your dad's hand if you get scared. And they forcibly take my arm and move it back into place. It's like if they were breaking your bone back while you were awake. It was like one of the most painful things I've ever experienced in my whole life, guys. So they do that, and I'm just sitting there screaming while the 2 doctors are moving my arm. Like, I don't know, I don't think that's normal, but they did that, put my arm in the cast, and then they were like, okay, do you want to stay here or go home tonight? And I'm like, I want to go home, and they're like, okay. So then me and my dad, it's like 11 at night, 11:30. We went to the drugstore, get some pain medication, and I'm literally still screaming and crying. So what does my dad do? Brings me back to the hospital. Stay there overnight, and then the next day I come back. I got to skip school that week, which was pretty nice. It was a week before spring break, I'm pretty sure. So then the next night, I go to sleep, and I wake up crying multiple times throughout the night, waking up my parents. No, actually it was just my dad, because my mom was out of town at the time. I didn't see her for like 9 days. But yeah, and neither of us got a very good sleep. But that Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, is when I had my surgery. So yeah, I did that. I had my surgery. It was honestly pretty fun. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I got through it pretty fast. Like, after I got that surgery, I had to wear a brace, an arm brace or thingy, for like only a week, and I didn't have to get a cast. They just gave me an arm brace, which I took off whenever I wanted to shower. It was awesome, but at the time, I was so upset that I didn't get a cast, because that whole time, the only thing I was looking forward to is getting a cast and having all my friends sign it. But yeah, I did that, and my parents made me wear it longer for some reason. But yeah, after that happened, I was pretty good. I still have wrist pains, and I still get electrical shocks in my arm during the summer to this day. But you know what? It's okay, guys. Alright, I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was just a lot of me yapping, but let me know your experiences in the comments if you've had any. Alright, bye guys.